Do you feel unsteady when stepping off a curb? Have you started grabbing furniture as you walk through your home? Are stairs becoming something you approach with fear rather than confidence? If these situations sound familiar, you're not alone. And more importantly, this is not something you simply have to accept as part of getting older. I'm Dr. Michael Turner, and I've spent over 20 years helping older adults maintain their strength, independence, and confidence through safe, evidence-based movement practices. Here's what you need to understand. Balance is not a fixed trait that disappears with age. Balance is a skill involving your muscles, joints, nervous system, and brain working together in coordination. Like any skill, it can be trained and significantly improved at any age. Whether you're 55 or 85, your body can still adapt remarkably when given the right kind of movement. Research in geriatrics and fall prevention confirms this clearly. When you challenge your legs, hips, core, and coordination with targeted exercises, your balance system responds positively. Muscles strengthen, reactions quicken, confidence grows. Fall risk decreases dramatically. The 5 exercises I'm sharing today are simple but incredibly effective. No special equipment needed. You can do them right in your living room. These movements are used in physical therapy clinics and fall prevention programs worldwide because they deliver real, measurable results. Let's begin with exercise number 5 and build toward the most comprehensive balance exercise at number 1. Exercise number 5, standing calf raises. Your calf muscles play a crucial role in every step you take, every time you stand up, and every time you need to catch yourself from stumbling. Research in biomechanics confirms that strong calves are essential for postural control and walking stability. Strengthening these muscles gives you more confidence on uneven surfaces and greater security with every step you take throughout your day. Here is exactly how to perform this exercise safely and correctly. Stand behind a sturdy chair that won't slide or tip over. A kitchen or dining chair works perfectly. Place both hands on the chair back with a supportive but relaxed grip. Position your feet hip-width apart, meaning your feet should be directly under your hip bones. Point your toes straight forward. Before moving, establish your posture properly. Stand tall as if a gentle string is pulling you upward from the crown of your head. Roll your shoulders back and let them relax downward away from your ears. Direct your gaze straight ahead rather than looking down at your feet. Gently engage your core by drawing your belly button slightly toward your spine. You're not sucking in hard, just creating gentle activation. Now perform the movement. Slowly rise onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels off the floor. This upward phase should take 2 to 3 seconds. Don't rush. Keep your weight distributed evenly across all 10 toes. Don't let ankles roll inward or outward. At the top, pause and hold for 1 full second while maintaining balance. The lowering phase is equally important. Lower your heels back to the floor slowly with complete control over 2 to 3 seconds. Don't simply drop your heels. Actively resist gravity throughout the descent. This controlled lowering is where significant muscle strengthening occurs. Breathe naturally throughout. Exhale as you rise, inhale as you lower. Most importantly, never hold your breath. Avoid these common mistakes. Don't lean your body weight forward onto the chair. The chair provides balance, support, not body support. Keep your torso upright throughout. Avoid rushing with bouncy, jerky motions. Every phase should be slow and controlled. Don't lock your knees completely straight. Maintain a tiny, soft bend. Don't rise so high that you feel pain in your feet, ankles, or calves. For modifications if needed, perform this exercise in a corner where 2 walls meet for additional support. You can reduce the height of your heel raise. Even a small lift provides meaningful benefit. Another option is keeping 1 foot flat while raising the other, then alternating. Aim for 8 to 10 repetitions. Complete 1 to 2 sets. Practice 3 to 5 times weekly. If you experience sharp pain, stop immediately and rest. Exercise number 4, Side leg raises. This exercise targets the muscles on the outside of your hips, particularly the gluteus medius. This muscle is critically important for lateral stability. Every time you take a step, you momentarily stand on one leg, and your hip muscles work to keep your pelvis level and prevent you from tipping sideways. Studies consistently show that hip weakness is directly linked to increased fall risk. Strengthening these muscles makes you feel noticeably more stable with every step. Here is your complete guide to performing side leg raises correctly. Stand behind your sturdy chair with both hands placed firmly on the chair back. Position your feet together or with just a small gap between them. Establish your posture by standing tall with spine completely straight. Keep shoulders relaxed and down away from ears. Direct your gaze straight ahead. Gently activate your core muscles. Select which leg you'll move first. Let's start with the right leg. Keep it completely straight with toes pointing forward, not up toward the ceiling or down toward the floor. Slowly lift your right leg directly out to the side, away from your body's midline. Only raise as high as you can while keeping your torso perfectly upright. For most people, this means 6 to 12 inches off the ground. You don't need to lift high for significant benefit. Here's a critical point many people miss. As you lift your leg to the side, your upper body must not lean in the opposite direction. A common compensation is tilting the trunk away from the lifting leg to achieve greater height. This reduces effectiveness significantly. Keep your spine perfectly vertical and shoulders completely level throughout. Imagine both hip bones and shoulders facing directly forward at all times. Hold the raised position for 1 full second. Lower slowly with complete control over 2 to 3 seconds. Don't let gravity drop your leg. Lower with intention and resistance. After completing all repetitions on one side, switch to the opposite leg. Breathe naturally throughout. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Never hold your breath. Common mistakes to avoid include leaning upper body sideways, rotating the legs so toes point upward, swinging the leg with momentum instead of controlled muscle power, and lifting backward instead of directly sideways. For modifications, position yourself in a corner or between 2 sturdy chairs for additional support. Begin with very small movements if needed. Even 2 to 3 inches of lift works the target muscles. You can also perform this lying on your side on a bed, which removes the balance challenge while still strengthening hips. Aim for 8 to 10 repetitions each leg. Complete 1 to 2 sets per side. Practice 3 to 5 times weekly. Exercise number 3, standing march. This exercise challenges your balance dynamically while strengthening the hip flexor muscles at the front of your hips. The standing march mimics the movement pattern of walking, so benefits transfer directly to real-life stability. It trains your body to remain balanced while shifting weight from one leg to the other, which happens with every step you take. Regular practice develops greater confidence and steadiness in all walking activities. Here is exactly how to perform the standing march correctly. Stand behind your chair or beside it, depending on preference. If behind, place both hands on the chair back. If beside, place one hand on it and let the other arm hang naturally. Position feet hip-width apart with toes forward. Stand tall with spine straight, shoulders relaxed, head balanced directly over shoulders. Keep gaze forward, not down at the floor. Gently engage core muscles. When ready, slowly lift your right knee upward in front of your body. You're not kicking your foot forward, you're lifting the knee upward as if bringing your thigh toward your chest. Raise until thigh is roughly parallel to the floor, or lower if more appropriate for your ability. Even a small knee lift provides genuine benefit. While your right knee is raised, your left leg supports your entire body weight. This single leg stance is where the balance challenge occurs. Keep your left foot firmly planted with weight distributed evenly across the entire foot. Hold the raised position for 1 to 2 seconds. Lower your right foot slowly with complete control. Lift. Once down, shift weight and lift your left knee the same way. Continue alternating legs like slow motion marching. Tempo matters significantly. Each knee lift should take about 2 seconds up and 2 seconds down. Moving slowly increases the balance challenge and builds more strength than rushing. Breathe naturally throughout. Avoid holding your breath at any point. Common mistakes include looking down at feet, leaning backward while lifting the knee, swinging the knee with momentum, and hiking one hip upward. Keep hips as level as possible throughout. For modifications, use both hands firmly on chair and march with smaller knee lifts. Stand in a corner for support on 2 sides. Lift only as high as comfortable. Aim for 8 to 12 marches each leg, alternating back and forth. Complete 1 to 2 sets. Practice 3 to 5 times weekly. If you experience dizziness or significant wobbling, pause and rest. Exercise number 2, sit to stand. This exercise, often called chair squat, is one of the most functional movements for real-world balance and strength. Consider how many times daily you sit and stand. Rising from chairs, toilet, bed, car. Research demonstrates that sit-to-stand ability is one of the strongest predictors of independence in older adults. Strengthening this movement directly improves your ability to live independently. Here is your complete guide to performing sit-to-stand correctly. Use a sturdy chair that won't move or tip. Avoid wheeled chairs. Seat height should allow feet to rest flat with knees bent at approximately 90 degrees. If too low, add firm cushions to raise the height. Sit toward the front half of the seat. Don't lean against the backrest. Position feet flat on floor, shoulder width apart. Toes forward or slightly outward. Sit tall with straight spine, shoulders back and relaxed. Look ahead, not at the floor. Essential detail, lean upper body slightly forward by hinging at hips. This shifts weight over your feet, which is necessary for standing. Think about bringing nose toward toes. Position hands crossed over chest, extended forward, or on thighs for pushing assistance if needed. To stand, press firmly through feet, especially heels, and straighten legs to rise fully. Hips and knees straighten together in one smooth, controlled motion. Don't push up in jerky stages. Once standing, pause briefly. Stand tall with weight even between feet, knees maintaining slight soft bend. To sit, hinge forward at hips, sending hips backward toward chair. Bend knees while lowering. Move slowly over 3 seconds with complete control. Don't plop down. Lower as if the chair might not be there. Touch down lightly. Exhale standing, inhale lowering. This stabilizes your core during challenging portions. Common mistakes include trying to lift straight up without leaning forward first, letting knees cave inward, holding breath, plopping down without control, and looking at floor. For modifications, use higher chair or add cushions. Place chair against wall so it can't slide. Use sturdy table in front for hand support. If knee pain occurs, hover above seat rather than sitting fully. Begin with 5 to 8 repetitions, 1 to 2 sets. Progress to 10 to 15 as you strengthen. Practice 3 to 5 times weekly. Exercise number 1, heel to toe walk. This is the most comprehensive balance exercise in our entire routine. The heel-to-toe walk, sometimes called tandem walk, challenges virtually every balance component simultaneously. It strengthens leg muscles, demands continuous adjustments from ankles and hips, requires core stabilization, and engages vestibular and visual systems. This serves as a standard clinical balance assessment because it reveals how well your entire balance system coordinates. Regular practice trains your body for the most demanding daily balance situations. Here is your complete step-by-step guide. Choose location carefully. A hallway with walls on both sides is ideal for support if needed. You can also practice along a kitchen counter, behind a sofa, or beside a sturdy table. The essential requirement is having something within arm's reach on at least one side. Stand at one end of your walkway. Stand tall with feet together. Roll shoulders back and relax them. Lift chest slightly. Engage core gently. Fix your gaze on a point at the far end of the walkway, straight ahead at eye level. Maintain focus on this point throughout. Do not look down at your feet. Step forward and place your heel directly in front of the toes of your other foot. Heel of front foot and toes of back foot should touch or nearly touch, like walking on an invisible tightrope. Once foot is placed, shift weight onto it and bring back foot forward, placing its heel in front of current back foot's toes. Continue this pattern. Move slowly and deliberately. Each step takes about 2 seconds. Feel weight shifting between feet. Notice tiny adjustments your body makes automatically. These micro adjustments are exactly what improves your balance system. Keep gaze fixed ahead. Looking down makes balancing harder. Trust your feet know where they are. Arms can assist balance. Let them hang naturally or extend slightly to sides like airplane wings. Breathe naturally. If holding breath, pause. Take natural breaths. Continue. Common mistakes include looking down at feet, moving too quickly, leaving gap between heel and toe, allowing dramatic upper body wobbling, and holding breath. For modifications, leave small gap between heel and toes if touching feels too difficult. Keep one hand trailing along wall or counter. Walk shorter distances initially. To increase challenge, place hands on hips or walk backward with support nearby. Aim for 10 to 20 steps. Walk one direction, turn carefully, return. Complete 1 to 2 full lengths. Practice 3 to 5 times weekly. If dizzy or unsteady, stop and rest. You now have 5 powerful exercises that will transform your balance when practiced consistently. If you felt wobbly today, needed constant support, or managed only few repetitions, this is completely normal. Many people begin here. The challenge means exercises are working. Your body receives the stimulus needed to adapt. Balance improves gradually through consistent effort. You won't feel transformed tomorrow, but with regular practice, even 10 to 15 minutes several days weekly, changes will come. Within weeks, you may reach for support less. Walking feels more secure. Stairs seem less intimidating. Every repetition matters. Every step counts. Every time you rise from that chair, you invest in independence and confidence. You can improve at any age. Your body wants to adapt when given opportunity. These exercises provide that opportunity. Return to this video whenever needed. Make this routine part of your weekly schedule. Thank you for your time today. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.